Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking every single LEGO Star Wars set that was released in 2022. Now this list is not going to include promos and or polybags, but it is going to include UCS sets. Anyway, let's jump right on into number 26 in our list. Coming in at number 26 on our list is LEGO set number 75321, or the Micro Fighter UCS set. Now I don't think I really have to explain why this one is so low on the list. Actually, it is the worst set that we got in 2022 in my opinion, because no one really wanted it. I honestly don't really think anyone wants Micro Fighter sets anymore. I don't think they're really necessary and or practical. Coming in the number 25 spot is going to be LEGO set number 75332, or the 4 Plus ATST. Now this set is way overpriced for what it actually is. Now 4 Plus sets are supposed to be relatively cheap, but this one is a staggering amount of money for actually what you get out of this set. This set is nothing special at all. In fact, it actually has a really low piece count and everything looks really blocky in it, which I would expect for a 4 Plus set. But overall, I think this set is just not really wanted by many people. Coming in at number 24, we have the Obi-Wan vs. Darth Vader duel. Now this one is relatively nice. I just personally don't like the way it looks. I don't think it was really a necessary set. I think pretty much all it is a gray base plate with some minifigures slapped on, which honestly isn't too exciting for a nice LEGO set. That is why it is in the number 24 spot. Coming in at number 23 is going to be LEGO set number 75326, or Boba Fett's Throne Room. Now this set does have some decent minifigures in it, but I don't really like the way the build looks overall. It is kind of blocky, it's really expensive for what it is, and honestly I think LEGO could have done better overall with just the overall look of everything. I don't really like the way everything ties in together. I also don't really like it, mainly probably because the same reason a lot of people did, but I didn't really like the Boba Fett show. I thought it was kind of a little bit lamer on the side of things, so that is why it is coming in at the number 23 spot. Coming in at number 22, we have LEGO set number 75322, or the Hoth ATST. Now this set isn't actually particularly bad. Actually, I think it is pretty good, but I think the only reason I put it down this low on the list was because of the fact that we have gotten so many ATSTs in the past. I think this is just a very common remake set, so it's not that I actually don't like this set, I just don't really see the need to keep getting ATSTs. Coming in at the 21st spot, we have the LEGO set number 75327, or the Red 5 helmet. Now I'm not a super big fan of the helmet designs that LEGO does. I do think they are cool, but I don't think that I would prefer these over anything else like mini scale builds that LEGO seems to be replacing the helmet builds with. Honestly, I think this is the worst one we got this year of the three. We got the Dark Trooper and also the Mandalorian. I think this one is the worst, probably because it has a lot of open space in the middle. Coming in at number 20 is going to be LEGO set number 75343, or the Dark Trooper helmet. Now this one I think is kind of in the middle of the helmets. Now it does look really nice, especially with the black and red eyes, and I think overall this one looks aesthetically pleasing. Overall, I just find the design of this one to be a little bit more sleek than the Red 5 helmet. Coming in the 19th spot is going to be the Mandalorian helmet, set number 75328. Now honestly, this set again is probably the best helmet build that we got out of the three that we got in 2020. However, again, I'm not really a big fan of the helmet builds. In the 18th spot, we have LEGO set number 75341, or the UCS Land Speeder. Now this, honestly, I don't really think was a called for set. I don't think very many people demanded that we have a Luke Land Speeder UCS set, but you know, LEGO decided to do it anyway. Anyway, in the 17th spot, we have LEGO set number 75340, or the Advent Calendar. Now, honestly, I only put this up here because I'm not a huge fan of the Advent Calendars. That's pretty much the only reason. Otherwise, it is pretty good. In the 16th spot, we have LEGO set number 75339, or the Trash Compactor Diorama. Now, the series of dioramas we got in this year were not amazing. Now I have to say the dioramas do look cool in some aspects, but I feel like they're more of a custom mock thing that you would do at home versus something that LEGO would put out. Especially the Trash Compactor diorama, I think it is super ugly. In spot number 15, we have LEGO set number 75329, or the Trench Run diorama. Now this is the same reason that it is so low on the list as the Trash Compactor one. I don't really see why LEGO decided to create these dioramas. While it is a cool build, I feel like I could just grab some spare pieces that I have at home and build the exact same thing. In the 14th spot, we have Lego set number 75333, or Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. Now this set I think was actually really well done compared to the movie. It was pretty accurate as well, although I do think it does look a little bulky for if we're comparing it to the actual movie. Overall though, it does have some really good minifigures, including a Kaminoan, which I have to say is pretty well done. In the 13th spot, we have yet another diorama that is going to be Lego set number 75330, or the Dagobah diorama. Now this is the best diorama set that we got in 2022. I have to say, it is pretty decent versus the other ones. Its design is actually really nice, especially the water detail with all the 1x1 transparent green studs. And while Yoda's hut was designed nicely, I don't think it represents exactly what we wanted. Coming in at spot number 12, we have set number 40557, or the Defense of Hoth Battle Pack. Now this set was actually really good for army building. It did come with 3 minifigures and wasn't super expensive for actually what it was. Now honestly, I do think this set was really good if you wanted to build an army, especially alongside the Snowtrooper Battle Pack that got released with it as well. Coming in at number 11, we have set number 40558, or the Clone Command Station Battle Pack. Now honestly, this one was okay. It does have a lot of Phase 1 Clone Troopers, which I do think people like as well, but I think we kind of wanted more Phase 2. Honestly, I think the builds for this set are good. They are as much as we would expect for a battle pack build. Overall, I think this set is pretty nice, but it doesn't really meet the standards of what we call a top 10 set. And finally, we have reached the top 10 of the 2022 Lego Star Wars sets. So let's get right into it. Coming in at the number 10 spot, we have Lego set number 75342, or the Republic Fighter Tank. Now this is actually a really nice build, however it is not as good as either of the other 2 Republic Fighter Tank builds. The only reason it is in top 10 is because it has some really good 187 clone troopers in it that are phase 2. It also has a really nice printed Mace Windu minifigure, as well as a couple droids, which aren't really important. I think the only downside to this set is the airborne trooper not actually having a physical waist cape. Instead, he just has those printed on stripes on his legs. Coming in at number 9 might actually shock some people. It is going to be set number 75323, or the Justifier. Now, a lot of people seem to really hate this set. Honestly, I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves. Now, this set is absolutely perfect for what it needed to be. It is a perfect representation. The angles on that set are absolutely phenomenal. Everything on it looks extremely good, except for the price point. The price point is way too much for this set, which is why you can generally find it on deals on secondhand marketplaces. And overall, I think it's actually a pretty good set. It's got some good minifigures in it as well. In the 8th spot, we have set number 75324, or the Dark Trooper attack. Now this one did come with 3 Dark Troopers and Luke Skywalker as a kind of scene from The Mandalorian. Now I do think this was a decent try by Lego, and I think it was really good. The Dark Troopers turned out absolutely amazing. I think the only thing lacking here is the actual build. Now, it is not super exciting. It is basically a hallway, but overall, I do think it is actually pretty cool. In the 7th spot, we have set number 75335. One of my personal favorites is BD1. Now, this set is probably one of my favorites due to the fact that it is from Jedi Fallen Order, and LEGO said they would never make a Jedi Fallen Order LEGO set due to its violence. Either way, I think it is an awesome set. It is a perfect droid model, probably one of the best that LEGO has ever made. Coming in at number 6, we have the LEGO set number 75325, or Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. Now, this set does not also get the credit it deserves, I don't think. Honestly, I always push this set off as being one that was kind of lame, but overall, I do actually think this set is pretty good. Now, this set got across exactly what it was supposed to, which is a Naboo Starfighter that's kind of been converted. I think it looks actually really aesthetically pleasing. And finally, coming in at number 5, we have the Ambush on Ferrix. Now, honestly, I think this one is really nice, mainly because it came from Andor, and it was actually one of the only Andor sets that we got. I think Andor did not get the appreciation that it deserved from LEGO. I think that was such a good series, and honestly, I'm glad LEGO was able to make at least one set off this, because this set is actually pretty good. Coming in at number 4 is set number 75320, or the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. This set is absolutely amazing. It comes with amazing minifigures. It has 3 Snowtroopers and also a Scout Trooper, which is actually a really good combination of minifigures. Now, this battle pack was very much wanted and pushed for filling up a UCS AT-AT, or also building an army with the other Hoth battle pack that we've gotten previously in this list. Number 3 is one I'm sure a lot of people probably would have picked, and that is set number 75336, or the Inquisitor Transport Scythe. Now, this set is absolutely amazing. It has amazing minifigures, especially the Grand Inquisitor. It is also from the Obi-Wan show, and the actual build itself is pretty amazing as well. The angles on the outside, as well as the actual full interior on the inside, is really nice. In the number 2 spot, we have Lego set number 75337, or the ATTE Walker. Now, this set, I have to say, is probably one of the best ATTE Walkers we've ever gotten from Lego. However, the only problem with it is that the minifigures are amazing. They do have horrible helmet holes in them, which is a pretty big downside, unfortunately, for a set that could have been absolutely perfect. And finally, we have reached the number 1 spot, the single best 2022 Star Wars set that has been released. That is going to be Lego set number 75331, or the UCS Razor Crest. This set is absolutely amazing. It is minifigure scale. It's got some really good minifigures in it, and the detail on the entire sides as well is absolutely phenomenal. The interior space is amazing. It has some really nice accuracy to it, as well as the full aesthetic. It looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video.